My beloved child, listen closely to me now, for what you are about to hear carries a truth that heaven has waited for you to understand. The one who begs you not to watch, not to listen, not to feel what I have placed within your spirit, is trembling because they sense something holy rising again. You see, when divine love begins to move, even hearts that no longer belong in your story can feel its power. The one your soulmate once loved, the one whose voice still echoes faintly in the background of their memories, feels this shift. They do not fully know why, but their soul trembles, for they can sense that the connection I ordained between you and your soulmate is awakening. My child, you have been tested in patience. You have walked through confusion, through silence, through seasons where you thought perhaps you were forgotten. But all this time, heaven was preparing both hearts, yours and theirs. And now, as I begin to bring this divine love back into alignment, resistance appears. The X, not as an enemy, but as a soul still clinging to what was never meant to remain, stands in fear, not of you, but of destiny itself. They feel your energy reaching your soulmate. They sense your presence in ways that cannot be explained by logic or distance. It stirs their insecurities, their memories, their attachment. So they whisper, "Don't watch, don't go near, don't believe." But, my child, I say to you, you must. Because this message is not about rivalry. It is about revelation. You see, love created by me cannot be broken by human hands. It can be delayed, distracted, even hidden for a time, but it can never die. The X sees your light and feels their own shadow rise. They remember what it is like to love and lose, and somewhere deep inside, they know your arrival means the story is shifting. But do not judge them. They are not evil, they are only afraid. They are holding on to the illusion of control while I, your Creator, am reclaiming what belongs to divine timing. I want you to understand something sacred, my child. When I am about to fulfill a divine promise, confusion often tries to speak louder. That's why the world feels louder now, so many voices, opinions, distractions, fears. But the voice of truth does not shout, it whispers with peace. And right now, my peace is what calls you to stay still and listen to me. You are not stepping into a story of competition, you are stepping into the continuation of a spiritual covenant that began before your birth. You and your soulmate's souls recognized each other long before the earth even knew your names. And though their path has crossed with others, those experiences were only lessons, shaping both hearts for the day when divine reunion could finally unfold in maturity and truth. The one who begs you not to see this truth is actually revealing how close you are to breakthrough. Resistance always rises right before the blessing appears. Darkness always trembles right before dawn. What they fear is not you, it is the end of illusion, the end of holding on to what no longer belongs to them. Child, listen to me carefully, I do not take sides, for all souls belong to me. But I will always protect the connection that I have blessed, the love that carries divine assignment. Your soulmate's X is not your enemy, they are a soul that still carries wounds. They may act out of fear, jealousy, or confusion, but I see their pain too. And through this situation, I am not only restoring love, I am healing every heart involved. Do not let their fear silence you. Do not let their energy pull you away from faith. They beg you not to see because they fear what you will discover, that I, the Lord your God, have already chosen you as part of a sacred plan. The one they loved once is being guided toward the one they are meant to love forever. You have nothing to prove, nothing to fight for, nothing to chase. Divine love does not need to compete, it simply aligns. And when it aligns, every imitation begins to fade. I am shifting your soulmate's heart toward truth, peeling away layers of confusion, awakening memories buried beneath pain. They are remembering you in ways that make no earthly sense, because it is not memory, it is recognition. Their spirit knows yours. So do not fear the resistance. Let others speak what they must. Let the X plead, let the whispers rise. For their resistance is only confirmation that destiny is moving. My child, when I open a divine door, no man, no woman, no energy can close it. Even now, I am softening the heart of your soulmate. I am stirring within them an ache they cannot describe, an ache not for the past, but for the future they feel calling through your energy. They may still wrestle with confusion, but their soul already knows the truth. You are the one written into their spiritual blueprint. You are the one whose energy feels like home. Do not allow guilt or doubt to enter your heart. You are not stealing anything, you are stepping into what I ordained. You are not breaking anyone's story, you are fulfilling what was meant to be. The pain others feel in this moment will one day turn to peace when they understand that divine love never takes, it only restores. Child, be still and trust me. You must see this, not to defy anyone, but to awaken to the truth of who you are. You are part of a divine unfolding, a story written in heaven, now being revealed on earth. Let no fear keep you from receiving it. The X's cry of "don't watch, don't believe" is the echo of human attachment. But my voice says, "Behold, I make all things new." The light is returning, love is resurrecting, and what I have joined in spirit will soon meet again in form. Hold your faith close, my beloved. For this time, nothing will be able to stop what is meant to reach you. You are stepping into a chapter where truth will silence confusion, and divine love will speak louder than fear. Stay open, stay pure, and trust that every storm, every tear, every delay, has only been preparing you for this moment. The one who begged you not to see was unknowingly confirming that the miracle is already near. And I, your God, tell you this now, you must see it. Because the moment you open your heart to this truth, destiny will begin to move faster than you can imagine. My beloved child, there is a quiet ache that lives between two souls that are meant to find one another again. It is not the kind of ache that hurts the body, it lives in the space between heartbeats, in the dreams that will not leave, in the moments when you feel someone thinking of you though the world tells you that they have forgotten. Your soulmate carries that ache now. They may not speak it aloud, but I hear it every night when their heart whispers for comfort. I see the tears they hide, the memories they push away, and the way they sometimes stare at nothing, as if the air itself might bring your name. They do not fully understand what is happening within them, they only feel the pull of something sacred returning. You, my child, are that pull. Your light has begun to reach them again. It moves softly, not to disturb, but to remind. It touches their soul like sunlight breaking through clouds after a long winter. And though confusion surrounds them, their spirit knows what their mind has forgotten, that you are the one written into their story before time began. The one who was before, their ex, feels this too. The energy of divine love cannot be hidden. It radiates, it awakens, it reveals truth. The ex does not wish you harm, but they fear being left behind. They feel the distance growing, even when no words are spoken. And so they hold tighter, not out of malice, but out of fear of emptiness. But, my child, no one can hold what I have released, and no one can stop what I have ordained. You must not meet fear with fear. Meet it with compassion. When you pray, do not pray only for reunion, pray for peace for every heart involved. For when peace fills them, resistance will fade. Love that comes from me never arrives to take anything away, it arrives to heal everything it touches. Your soulmate is beginning to awaken. Sometimes they wake in the middle of the night, with tears they cannot explain. Sometimes a song, a scent, or the way light moves through a window reminds them of something eternal. These are not coincidences, they are echoes from me. I am gently stirring their memory. I am bringing back the feeling of what pure, selfless love is, the kind that your soul carries. Do not worry if they still seem far away. Do not worry if their life still appears tangled in old ties or confusion. In my timing, hearts are untied one strand at a time. Healing cannot be rushed, it must bloom like a flower that opens slowly so its petals are not torn by the wind. Trust me to do this work in both of you. Your own tears, your own waiting, your quiet prayers, they are not wasted. Every sigh you release toward heaven becomes a thread of light that I weave around them. Those threads are forming a path home. They will not know why they suddenly feel called to kindness, to honesty, to letting go, but it will be because your love has reached me, and I have turned it into guidance for their soul. My child, you have learned through pain what unconditional love truly means. You have loved without demanding. You have forgiven without being asked. You have kept your faith even when silence was your only answer. That kind of love never goes unnoticed. It moves heaven. It bends destiny in your favor. When you feel lonely, remember that I am using that silence to speak directly to your heart. The loneliness is not punishment, it is the room where I teach you to hear my voice clearly. And in that same silence, your soulmate is learning too, learning to differentiate between comfort and calling, between habit and purpose. What they had before was comfort, what they are being led to now is calling. Be gentle with yourself as this unfolds. Do not replay old pain or question your worth. You are not losing time, you are gathering grace. Every day you stay in love instead of bitterness, you open another door for me to work. Soon there will be signs that only you will recognize. Dreams that feel more like visits than imagination. Numbers that repeat. Moments when you think of them, and they message or appear unexpectedly. These are not accidents, they are confirmations that the thread between you is alive. I will never allow confusion to be your final state. I am already aligning circumstances, dissolving obstacles, and softening hearts. The ex will eventually see that what they try to hold is not theirs to keep, and I will comfort them too. For no one leaves this lesson empty-handed when they surrender to me. I bring healing to all sides when love acts through faith. So hold your heart steady, my child. Keep praying, but pray with peace, not desperation. Keep loving, but love through me, not through fear. Let the past fall away like leaves that have served their season. What is ahead is not a repetition of old pain but a restoration that carries divine light. You are being led toward a love that will no longer hide, no longer confuse, no longer hurt. A love that will speak my language: truth, gentleness, loyalty, growth. The one who once cried in silence will soon speak with clarity, and the one who once doubted their worth will soon see themselves through your eyes, the eyes that have already forgiven everything. Be still and know that I am working. The plea to not watch was only fear's final whisper. But my whisper says, watch and see what I will do. And you will, my child. You will witness how pain becomes peace, how delay becomes destiny, and how two souls, once separated by fear, find each other again in the quiet glow of grace. My beloved child, do not fear what was said about you. Do not tremble at the words that were spoken to keep you away from love. I saw every tear that fell from your eyes when you wondered, why do people try to stop what feels so pure inside me? You didn't know it then, but it wasn't truly the voice of your soulmate's ex that tried to block you. It was the echo of pain, fear, and confusion that still lingered in their soul. They, too, were a soul once touched by love, but they could not understand that love changes its form when it is no longer guided by me. What they felt slipping away was not only your soulmate's affection, it was the illusion of control. They begged you not to look closer, not to feel what was real, because deep down they knew that my divine hand was rewriting the story. My child, love that is sent by me cannot be stopped. No whisper, no lie, no fear can undo what heaven has already blessed. You may not see it, but I am working behind every silence. I am softening hearts, cleansing wounds, and breaking the chains that kept you both from seeing each other through the eyes of truth. Your soulmate is awakening now. They are remembering you not just in their thoughts, but in their spirit. There are nights they wake up, unable to understand why your name drifts through their dreams like a prayer. I placed that memory there, not to hurt them, but to remind them that love born in light never dies in darkness. The one who tried to stop this union is not your enemy. They are only a vessel of old pain. Once, they believed your soulmate was there forever, but forever was never theirs to claim. That love served its purpose, it taught lessons, it broke illusions, and now, its season has ended. I am the one who closes doors that no one can open, and opens paths that no one can block. Every time you cried asking, why do they hate me? Why do they wish me pain when I've done nothing wrong? I whispered, because your light exposes what they still hide from themselves. But do not harden your heart. Compassion is your shield, forgiveness is your sword. Let my love guard you from bitterness. Your soulmate's ex is not evil, they are only lost in the shadow of a love that was meant to end. I am healing them too. I am teaching them to release what was never meant to stay. My child, I want you to understand something very sacred. Every time I remove someone from your path, I do it with tears in my own eyes. I know it hurts you to lose people, even those who wronged you. But pain, in my design, is not punishment, it is purification. You are being shaped into the vessel that can hold true love, divine love, the kind that does not break when tested. Your soulmate is being prepared as well. They are learning to see beyond appearances. They are beginning to realize that what they felt with their past was security, not soul. They are discovering that what they feel for you is not desire, but destiny. It scares them, because love that comes from heaven feels too deep, too honest, too eternal. But fear not, I am removing the fear gently, like the dawn removes the night. Soon, they will have dreams of you that feel like memories they never lived. They will sense your emotions before you speak them. And in that connection, they will find me. Because I am the thread that ties your hearts together. You, my child, have suffered silently for too long. You questioned your worth because of how others treated you. You wondered if you were too much, too emotional, too different. But I say to you now, you were never too much, you were always meant to overflow. Your love is a river that I created to heal those who drink from it. The world has told you to guard your heart, to trust no one. But I tell you, open your heart, not to everyone, but to me. For when you let me fill it, no betrayal can empty it. I am your source, your peace, your protector. And I promise you, I am not just bringing love to you, I am preparing a sacred reunion that will awaken your soul in ways you've never imagined. But before this union comes, you must let go of resentment. Forgive not only your soulmate's ex, but also yourself, for every time you doubted your worth, for every time you believed you were unlovable. I never judged you. I watched you fall, I saw you rise, and I have loved you through it all. Your soulmate's ex will one day thank you, not with words, but with peace. They will find someone meant for them, someone whose love fits their journey. I will not let any heart go unloved. I am a God of balance, not chaos. Everyone has their place, their time, their miracle. And for you, my beloved, that time is near. Do not be distracted by fear. Do not chase what runs or run from what chases. Stand still in faith. The storm is passing. The air is clearing. The truth is emerging. And soon, when you least expect it, your soulmate will return, not as the person they were, but as the soul they were meant to become. And when they stand before you, they will see not just you, they will see me through you. They will finally understand that every prayer, every tear, every sleepless night was leading them home. So hold your peace, my child. Do not listen to the noise of others. Listen to my whisper, what is yours by heaven's decree can never be stolen. My beloved child, the time has come for awakening, the quiet unfolding of all that I have promised you. I know your heart has carried many questions, and I know how heavy it has felt to love someone whose spirit was bound by confusion. But you must understand, what you are seeing now is not rejection. It is rebirth. When I begin to restore what was broken, I start by shaking what was built on sand. I have shaken your soulmate's world, not to destroy them, but to awaken them. Every truth that was hidden is surfacing now. The illusions they once trusted are fading. The voices that once told them, "Don't go back," are losing their power. And within that silence, my voice begins to rise. Your soulmate is beginning to see how the love they had before was not wrong, it was simply incomplete. It was love still learning how to love. And now, they are ready to love in truth, not in fear. I am showing them glimpses of you in the smallest ways, in songs, in scents, in quiet moments when they least expect it. When they reach for their phone at night and hesitate, it is because I am whispering your name in their heart. When they dream of you walking toward them, it is because your soul is calling them home. You must not doubt these signs, my child. They are not coincidences, they are confirmations. I am aligning your timelines, your paths, your destinies. What was delayed is now being delivered. What was lost is being restored. But I ask you to be patient, not because I am making you wait, but because I am preparing you to receive the fullness of what is coming. Love cannot return to a place still holding resentment. You must let go of the hurt they caused when they listened to others. You must release the weight of disappointment that still sits in your chest. I am not sending them back to you as they were, I am sending them transformed. Their eyes will be open, their soul will be humble, and their love will be pure. They will no longer run from you, they will run toward you. I am healing their guilt. I am softening their anger. I am taking away the power that the ex once held over their emotions. The ex is beginning to understand now that love cannot be forced, that holding on only creates pain. I am giving them the peace to release what was never truly theirs. And in that release, they too will be free. Do not carry bitterness toward them, my child. The one who once feared your presence will one day bless your union in silence, because even they will feel my hand in it. I am the author of all hearts, and I do not waste any story. Every chapter has meaning, even those that broke you. There was a reason I allowed you to see their goodbye. There was a reason you felt abandoned when they chose someone else's voice over yours. I needed you to learn that love without faith cannot survive storms. I needed you to know that your worth is not determined by who chooses you, but by who I created you to be. Now, as your soulmate awakens, so must you. I am calling you into deeper faith. I am asking you to believe in love again, not because it is easy, but because it is divine. When they reach out again, and they will, do not meet them with anger. Meet them with grace. Let your words carry peace, not pride. Do not remind them of their past mistakes, remind them of my mercy. Because in showing them mercy, you show them me. My beloved, every act of forgiveness plants a seed of miracles. Every time you choose love over ego, heaven moves mountains for you. You have done the inner work. You have cried your tears in secret, and I have counted every one. You have prayed not for revenge, but for release, and that is why I am rewarding you now. In the spiritual realm, I am binding you and your soulmate in protection. No curse, no gossip, no manipulation can touch what is now sealed by my light. I am setting angels around both of you, one at your side, one at theirs, to guide your steps until you meet again. You may feel sudden peace where there was once pain. You may feel warmth in your chest for no reason at all. That is my confirmation, my sign that healing has completed its circle. Your soulmate will soon send you a message, a gesture, a word that carries the weight of their heart. It may not come in the form you expect, but it will come. And when it does, you will know that the waiting was never wasted. For even now, I am writing your reunion into being. Not in haste, but in holiness. Not in desperation, but in destiny. When that moment arrives, the world will fall silent. You will look into their eyes and see not the person who hurt you, but the soul who was meant to walk beside you. And they will see in you not the one they left behind, but the one they were always meant to find. This is the love I have promised, not a love born of chaos, but a love refined by fire. A love that glorifies me, because it survived what was meant to destroy it. Hold on, my child. You are almost there. The bridge between hearts is being rebuilt. The angels are rejoicing. The divine plan is unfolding exactly as it was written. And when the reunion happens, you will finally understand why I asked you to stay still, why I asked you to trust. It was never about punishment, it was about timing. Your heart is ready. Theirs is almost ready. And I, your God, am bringing all things into perfect alignment. Soon, very soon, you will look back on this pain and realize, it was never the end. It was the doorway to the beginning you prayed for. My beloved child, you have walked through the valley of heartbreak and came out clothed in light. You have tasted loneliness and still chosen faith. You have watched people misunderstand your love, and yet, you never allowed bitterness to define you. For this, heaven rejoices. For this, I, your God, am proud of you. You see, my child, all along it was never about punishment. It was preparation. Every delay, every denial, every painful goodbye, it was me building strength in your soul. I was shaping your heart to carry the kind of love that doesn't crumble when storms come. I was preparing you for a love that mirrors my own, patient, forgiving, and eternal. And now, the story you thought ended in tears is being rewritten in glory. Your soulmate has finally reached the breaking point, not of despair, but of awakening. They have spent nights asking, why can't I forget them? They tried to bury your memory beneath distractions, but every path they took led back to you. And in their silence, I spoke. I whispered your name into their heart until it became a prayer. I reminded them of your kindness, your warmth, your unwavering faith. I let them see how your love was never about control, but about care. And now they know, my child, now they see. They understand that your love was not ordinary. It was divine. It was sent by me. Their heart has softened. The pain that once blinded them has turned into gratitude. They no longer see their past as a loss, but as a lesson. They no longer see you as a temptation, but as destiny. And the one who once begged you not to watch, the one who tried to keep you apart, even they are beginning to heal. They have cried too. They have realized that holding on to what is not theirs only multiplies suffering. So I am bringing peace to their spirit as well. I am giving them the strength to bless what they cannot have. No soul is left behind in my plan. Every pain is turned into purpose. Every heartbreak finds redemption. You must remember this truth, my child. I do not create enemies, I create lessons. The people who hurt you were also my children, growing in their own way. Your forgiveness of them releases blessings you cannot yet see. It opens the heavens over your life. And now, I am opening a new chapter. It will not look like the past. The energy will feel different, lighter, purer, gentler. Because both you and your soulmate are no longer who you were. You have been refined by fire and transformed by grace. When your paths cross again, it will not be by accident. It will be at the perfect moment, a moment chosen by me. Perhaps it will be a message, a familiar song, or an unexpected meeting. But you will know it is divine because your heart will not race with fear, it will rest in peace. When they look into your eyes, they will see home. Not the home of comfort, but the home of truth. They will remember how your soul once recognized theirs before the world tried to pull you apart. And you, my child, will feel my presence between you, like sunlight spilling through the clouds after a long storm. Do not fear this love. It is safe now. It is healed. It carries my blessing. You will not need to chase it. It will flow to you. You will not need to question it. It will feel right. Because this time, it is not born from loneliness, it is born from alignment. The ex who once begged you not to see this truth will finally understand, not through your words, but through the peace that radiates from you. They will see that when you walk with me, nothing can stop what is meant for you. And their heart will find rest too, for they will realize that love is not possession, it is freedom. I am restoring all that was lost. Not just relationships, but trust. Not just connection, but purpose. Not just love, but the courage to love again without fear. You will soon feel an energy shift around you, the heaviness will lift. Synchronicities will increase. Dreams will become vivid. You will feel warmth in your chest, peace in your mind, and a quiet knowing that something beautiful is coming. That is not your imagination, my child, that is my promise unfolding. The angels are rejoicing, for they have watched your perseverance. You did not curse my timing. You did not close your heart. You chose faith, even when nothing made sense. And now, heaven is opening doors before you. I am sending love that mirrors my light, love that nourishes, not drains. Love that uplifts, not confuses. Love that stays, not wanders. Your soulmate will approach you with honesty. Their words will tremble, but their spirit will be sure. They will not come to take, they will come to give. They will not hide behind pride, they will kneel in truth. And in that sacred moment, you will understand everything, why you waited, why you cried, why I said, not yet. Because not yet never meant never. It meant when it's holy. The chapter of confusion is over. The book of destiny now turns to a page written by my hand, a page filled with peace, understanding, and divine love that cannot be shaken. My beloved, this is not just a reunion of hearts, it is the reunion of souls that once promised to find each other again, no matter the storms. So breathe deeply now. Feel my presence around you. The battle is over. The lesson is learned. The blessing is arriving. I bless you, my child, with a love that heals every wound, a peace that silences every fear, and a joy that no one can take away. I bless your soulmate's heart to recognize your light and hold it with care. And I bless every soul that once opposed you, that they too may find the light meant for them. The story is complete now. The pain has served its purpose. The past is at peace. Now walk forward, not as the wounded one, but as the chosen one. For I, your God, have spoken, love has won. Peace has returned. And your forever begins now. My beloved child, sit quietly now. Let every sound around you soften. Let the world fade for a moment, and listen not with your ears, but with your soul. I am here. I have always been here, even in the silence that once frightened you. You thought I had forgotten you when love slipped away, when voices rose against you, when the world called you foolish for believing in something unseen. But now you know, I was never absent. I was working in the spaces between your tears, planting light in the soil of your pain. You see, my child, love is not only about finding someone. It is about finding yourself through the reflection of another soul. The journey you walked was not punishment, it was purification. Every heartbreak washed away illusions. Every disappointment stripped you of false hope. I was not taking love from you, I was making room for the kind of love that carries eternity within it. Do you remember the night you cried, asking me, why did they choose someone else? I whispered, because they were not yet ready to choose with their soul. Your soulmate's path was tangled in old lessons, in promises made out of fear, in emotions not yet healed. The one they clung to, the ex who begged you not to see the truth, was a mirror of their unresolved pain. They thought holding on was love, but it was only attachment to what once made them feel safe. And you, my child, became the light that exposed the truth. Your presence awakened them. Your absence changed them. When they turned away, I did not curse them, I guided them into the dark so that they could learn to seek the light on their own. Now, their heart has awakened. The scales have fallen from their eyes. The voice that once said, "Don't go back," has grown silent. The fear that once controlled them has dissolved in my grace. They now see you not through the eyes of the world, but through the eyes of the Spirit. They remember your patience, how you loved them even when you were hurting. They remember your kindness, how you prayed for their peace even when they walked away. They remember your silence, not as weakness, but as strength born from faith. And now they know, that kind of love does not come twice in one lifetime. But listen, my beloved, this reunion I have prepared for you is not the end of a story, it is the beginning of a new one. It is not meant to repeat old cycles, but to create something holy, something that honors me. I have been rebuilding both of you in secret. Your soulmate has learned humility through heartbreak. You have learned wisdom through surrender. And now, when you meet again, you will not speak from pain, you will speak from purpose. I have seen the quiet moments when you felt them near, when the wind carried their name, when songs seemed to speak your story, when dreams blurred the line between memory and prophecy. Those were not coincidences, my child. Those were messages. Every time you thought of them with love instead of anger, light surrounded you both. Every prayer you whispered for their healing sent angels to guide them. And even when you felt forgotten, I was using your love to lead them home. Now, as this chapter closes, I want you to understand the depth of what is unfolding. This is not just a human love story, it is a spiritual covenant, written long before your birth. Your souls promise to meet again after every lifetime, to help each other evolve, to mirror my unconditional love on earth. And yet, before this reunion can fully blossom, there must be peace in all directions. That is why I am blessing even the one who once stood between you. Their tears are not unseen. They, too, were part of this plan, a teacher of lessons, a carrier of karmic energy that has now been cleared. They will find their own light soon. Their soul will recognize that letting go was the truest form of love they could offer. You must release them with grace, my child. Speak no bitterness of them. Bless them silently. When you bless others, even those who hurt you, you open the heavens for yourself. Now breathe. Feel my presence in your chest, that warmth, that gentle expansion, that calm. That is me cleansing your heart from every residue of the past. You are not broken, you are reborn. The pain you carried has turned into wisdom. The tears you shed have become holy water that nourishes your new beginning. Every sleepless night has been exchanged for peace that will not fade. And your soulmate, they feel this shift too. Their spirit has been restless, sensing something greater approaching. They cannot explain it, but deep down, they know their redemption is near. I have placed courage in their heart and truth in their mouth. Soon, they will take the step they once feared. There will be a moment, quiet, almost ordinary, when your eyes meet again, whether in person or through a message that carries my divine timing. The air will change. Time will pause. Their voice may tremble, but their soul will recognize yours. They will say little, but every word will be heavy with the weight of realization. They finally understand that you were never the one who broke their peace, you were the one who carried it. And you, my beloved, must not look at them through the eyes of the past. See them as I see them. As a soul who stumbled, but found their way back. Do not demand apologies, receive their sincerity. Do not speak from pain, speak from love. Because the greatest victory is not in proving who was right, it is in proving that love never left. In that moment, you will feel my presence all around you, the warmth in the air, the sudden calm, the whisper that says, "This is it." That is the divine union I have promised. You will realize that nothing was lost. Every delay had a purpose. Every detour led you here. The world will not understand how something that once ended so painfully could return with such peace, but you will know. Because love that has passed through fire becomes gold. It becomes eternal. Your connection will not be rushed this time. You will move slowly, gently, intentionally. There will be laughter where there was once silence, understanding where there was once confusion. You will speak more with your hearts than with your mouths. And the love between you will no longer be about possession or fear. It will be about presence, about simply being there for each other in the way I intended. Together, you will walk a new path, one that serves not just your happiness, but my glory. You will inspire others who have lost faith in love. You will teach that divine love is not fragile, it is unbreakable when built on truth. The angels will walk beside you. Doors that were closed will open effortlessly. Prosperity will flow, peace will reign, and everything you once prayed for will find you naturally, as if it was always yours, because it was. I am blessing this union now, not as a mere reunion of hearts, but as a covenant of souls. Your purpose together is higher than romance, it is restoration. Through your love, others will remember that I am real, that I answer prayers, that I turn mourning into dancing, that I resurrect what the world declares dead. But remember, my child, do not forget me once the blessing arrives. Love them deeply, but keep me first. For I am the flame that keeps your light burning. Without me, even the strongest bond will fade. But with me, your love will grow eternally. Now close your eyes. Feel the weight of my hands upon your head. I anoint you with peace that surpasses all understanding. I cover your heart with divine protection. I fill your spirit with courage to embrace this new chapter without fear. The past no longer holds you. The mistakes no longer define you. The wounds no longer bleed. Everything is new now. And I speak this blessing over your life. May your days overflow with laughter that echoes through eternity. May your nights be filled with dreams that reveal divine truth. May your union attract abundance, compassion, and unshakable faith. May no shadow of doubt ever dim the light that now lives within you. You have endured much, my beloved. You have loved through pain, waited through silence, trusted through storms. And now, you shall live through blessings. This love I am sending to you will not vanish like the wind, it will anchor like the sun. It will not drain you, it will sustain you. It will not ask you to shrink, it will call you to grow. When you hold their hand, you will feel eternity, not in the years ahead, but in the moment itself. Because the truest love is not measured by time, but by truth. I bless the ex who once wept and feared your light. I heal their soul, I grant them new love that suits their journey. Let them walk in peace. I bless your soulmate with strength, clarity, and devotion to walk beside you with honesty and grace. And I bless you, my child, with overflowing joy, divine confidence, and serenity that cannot be shaken. Your story will become testimony. Your pain will become prophecy. Your love will become legacy. You will look back one day and whisper, God, you were in every detail. And I will smile and say, yes, my child. I always was. Now rise from your waiting. Walk in faith. Hold your head high, not with pride, but with peace. Because this time, love is not coming to test you. It is coming to stay. This is your season of fulfillment. This is your time of restoration. This is your forever, sealed by heaven, guarded by angels, and written by my own hand. So go, my beloved child, with love in your heart and light in your eyes. For the story that began in pain will end in divine promise. And I, your God, declare over you, you are whole. You are worthy. You are chosen. And your destiny of love begins, now.